like that? You wanna try that? It's like a flashback, so shake your ass crack. I got the balls to rock the salsa, funk the blueser, any groove to make you move, cause taking you to another landscape is my mandate. I'm highly animated, even though I'm decomposing, so if your feet is frozen, I'ma die to see you open. When the MC rhyme and the DJ spin, I want y'all to just get down. Now while the MC rhyming and the DJ cutting, I want y'all to just get down. And when the MC rhyme and the DJ spin, I want y'all to just get down. Now while the MC rhyming and the DJ cutting, I want y'all to just get down. Tap your toes and clap your hands. Come on, trace the globe and shake your pants. Just twist your hip and do the dip. Come on, shake and bake, do whatever it takes. Gravitational pull, I have you.
I actually asked someone about it one day, and what he told me was, it's not that they dislike Toronto, it's just that they think that Torontonian people only care about themselves, they're not concerned about the rest of Canada. And I didn't think it was a really fair kind of deal though, but no, I love Toronto.
Yeah. People always asking me for money.
Yeah.
Begging on the street.
Like,
I think it's, they should do more about the homeless. There's places for them to go, and I don't think they should just let them sit around and beg for money all the time. I get asked sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, and it's very annoying.
Mostly because they don't like big cities.
Well, as I mentioned, I think what they hear in the news is basically the bad stuff. You hear the news of the shootings and the gangs and the great gap between the rich and the poor too, and I think that's justified. I mean, you've got your people driving BMWs and Jaguars in Bay Street, and outside their buildings are homeless people, and I just think that's a sad state.
Like Montreal is very concentrated. Like you could go from one area, you could be in the Little Italy, or you could be in like the Gay Village. You could do everything walking distance. Here, if you don't have a car, you're kind of screwed.
Not a myth. Everyone loves to hate Toronto.
Do you know why?
Oh, we can call it penis envy. They're jealous. Toronto's urbane, it's cosmopolitan, it's got 165 different cultures, and we actually all get along. And most people look down on the major cities in their country, because it makes them feel very provincial.
Right.
Now, Toronto is great. Everyone loves to visit us, and then they claim they would rather not live here.
Born and raised on Prince Edward Island, a small town. Actually, outside of a small town. I grew up in a community of about 50 people. Outside of a small town, about 1,000 people. And Toronto was like this foreign place that I had seen pictures in books. That was what Toronto was for me. And I never came to Toronto until I was in university, actually. Yeah.
Toronto is anticipating another 1 million people within the next decade. It would be impossible to accommodate with cars. So unless we continue to grow and enhance and build our subway system and our transit system, Toronto will be totally gridlocked.
I think what changed for me about Toronto was before I came to the city, I assumed that it was just 5 million people in urban sprawl, and that's not what Toronto is. Toronto is wonderful pockets of communities, neighborhoods, where people have different cultures and different languages and different communities within the larger community. And when I began to understand that about Toronto, it just enhanced my appreciation for it. So
It's very multicultural. It's like I feel at home here, so definitely.
Yep.
Cross country. I like Toronto and I'm happy to be here.
Whereabouts yourself?
yeah, I think you got to spend time here in order to get Toronto. Visiting Toronto is not good enough. You gotta be here and taste so much of it before you can develop an appreciation for really what it has to offer.